Alright folks, welcome back to Star Wars X-Wing. Continuing the X-Wing historical missions. Today is going to be X-Wing historical mission number 3, Satellites Near Coruscant. So let's head to the training area and get this show on the road. Departing the flagship. I like these pre-rendered graphic scenes. I think the main reason they really exist is to save the loading times back in the old days. Here we are, Satellites Near Coruscant. Which is supposed to teach you how to use precision. I'm already pretty good at precision, but that's okay.
Imperial forces are setting up new surveillance satellites near Coruscant. They are surrounded and protected by Imperial heat-tracking laser mines. Eliminate the transports and all mines, then quickly destroy the satellites. You only have a few minutes before an Imperial frigate responds. Imperial forces are setting up new surveillance satellites.
Okay. The Empire has placed thousands of surveillance satellites throughout the galaxy. Each of them is linked to the Imperial Security Bureau in the Imperial City. This vast network gives the Emperor's security forces the ability to monitor and control the core worlds and the primary territories of the Republic. This network is now being expanded into the Outer Rim territories. Satellites are often hidden in asteroid fields or near uninhabited planets and protected by complex arrays of mines. Destruction of these satellites is extremely disruptive to Imperial control and is therefore aggressively pursued. In this mission, your goal is to destroy all Imperial transports, mines, and satellites. Keep your shield strength up and bear in mind that a single laser blast will blow up a mine. So off we go. Here we go. This is probably the first of the actually kind of difficult missions. The transports will run away from you. Now we have a solution to that, and it's called Mr. Proton Torpedo. So we're just going to send a pair of those on each of these each of those transports to wreck their day. And now switch back to the lasers and go after the minefield. Keeping in mind that it only takes one good hit. So, high recharge rate on lasers so that I can keep dumping power into my shields to deal with all the hits that I'm going to be taking. And also try and don't fly in a predictable direction for very long. Keep the shields rebalanced. I might have mentioned before that I wanted to play this in the original system rather than going to X-Wing Alliance for it. And this is actually one of the reasons. As much as I love Alliance, it has... Actually, TIE Fighter starts a couple of these. It has some nice quality of life changes. So if you're someone who just wants to play the game, just to play it, following those guides is probably your best bet, because there's some nice quality of life changes, like this nonsense that I'm doing right now. Shields behind me. Run away a little bit. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. One of the big quality of life changes is that mines actually get targeted as hostile, which is handy because I have to manually cycle through targets, whereas in TIE Fighter and then Alliance, all I have to do is hit target nearest, and I can just cycle through a minefield that way, targeting whatever the nearest threat is. But that's the last of the mines. The other thing that Alliance does is it synchronizes your, or not synchronizes, it, what's the word? Not zeros. Well, zero is a good word for it. Convergence. It does automatic convergence on your weapons. So like with, that's the mission. But, so like with the X-Wing, where you've got lasers on each wingtip, most of the time when I fire at a target, half my shots are going to miss. In Alliance, all those shots will automatically converge towards whatever thing I have targeted, which is helpful. I could wait around for the frigate. There's not really any point, so we're just gonna leave this party now and call it good. Oh, that was part of my problem. I was slow. Anyway, that's another mission down. That's probably the first one that's going to give people any kind of challenge. And we'll just move on. See you next time. Off we go. All objectives complete.